We have great news for postgraduate work permit holders. As you may remember, we were told by the IRCC in April that the PGWP holders would soon be able to apply for an open work permit or extend their current status, as many of you were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. While technical difficulties have delayed this process, we are finally done waiting. This announcement is going to affect PGWP holders whose status has or will expire between September 21st of 2021 and December 31st of 2022. In this video, I'm going to go over what a postgraduate work permit is, why this change is so important, and how to go about this change depending on your specific situation. A postgraduate work permit, also referred to as a PGWP, is a special work permit for those who have studied at an accredited Canadian learning institution and who is looking to gain Canadian work experience. This work permit has always been the perfect gateway for young adults who have come from abroad, studied in Canada, and want to potentially make Canada their new permanent home. A good portion of PGWP holders are the ones who later apply for the Canadian Experience class through express entry after 1 year of work experience in Canada. With immigration slowing down over the past 2 years, this has made the transition difficult for many. If your PGWP has expired or is going to expire before December 31st, 2022, here is what you will need to do depending on your specific needs. These conditions will vary based on your updated address and passport validity. So scenario number 1, if your mailing address and passport are valid until April 2024, then you won't need to do anything. In this case, you will receive an email from the IRCC to confirm your mailing address, and an updated work permit will be issued to you. Scenario number 2, if you need to update your address, you will receive the same email from the IRCC as I mentioned before and indicate an address change, which is fairly easy. If you need to restore your passport validity or your passport is not valid for the 18 months having your work permit, you will not receive this email. Instead, you should receive an email from the IRCC in mid-September with instructions on steps to take, and you will have a 2-week window to get it done. Scenario number 3, if you are unable to update your address or restore your passport validity, you will need to apply to extend your work permit. This will allow you to obtain a work permit until your passport expires or until your passport is renewed. Scenario number 4, if you are a PGWP holder and you have not received any emails from the IRCC pertaining to your status by mid-September, this means that you are no longer eligible for a work permit. This will be in the case that an applicant falls under the inadmissibility category, but the IRCC still allows you to apply for the extension. It may be worth a shot if you feel like you've been wrongfully denied. And lastly, scenario number 5, for anyone who is in Canada on an expired temporary status, you must restore your status as soon as possible, even if your status expired over 90 days ago. You may also apply while abroad, allowing you to return to Canada once approved. Postgraduate work permits are a very important process to many individuals actively gaining work experience and building their status in Canada to later become permanent residents. If you or someone you know has an expired or an expiring work permit, then it's important to be on top of your status validity to avoid facing consequences. Visa Place has helped many individuals navigate their immigration needs, and we can help you too. Book a consultation to speak with an immigration professional to talk about your postgraduate goals. We can't wait to work with you.